It's Navy Week in Albuquerque. I'm happy to be joined by three representatives from the U.S. Navy. First, Rear Admiral Gene Price. He's Vice Commander of the Naval Information Forces. Thanks for being here.
Good to be here, thank you.
Yeah. Lieutenant Trey Olson, you're on the USS New Mexico. And Petty Officer Hunter Jones from the USS Santa Fe.
Sir.
Thanks for being here. I'd like to start with each of you, but starting with you, Rear Admiral, just a little bit of background on yourself. I know you've been here to Albuquerque before for Navy Week, so what's that like?
Well, doing a Navy Week is, well, for one thing, it's fun for us. It's a break in what we're doing all the time, but we're here to show the people who are watching your show, the people in New Mexico, what they're paying for in a Navy. And it's not just the ships, it's the people. And there's a remarkable amount of diversity within the Navy, just like you see here in Albuquerque, which the diversity and inclusion here is very impressive. We are, we think, world-class Navy that the taxpayers want to be out there defending the nation. If something were bad to happen, the Navy's going to be there. But also, it protects the sea lanes, making sure that when things are made here in Albuquerque, whether it's at Intel or Sandia Labs, wherever it is, and it gets shipped overseas, 90% of all commerce goes by the ocean, and somebody's got to protect that. That's where the Navy comes in.
Lieutenant Olson, can you explain your position on the USS New Mexico and just give a little bit of background on that ship too?
Yeah, so I'm the Assistant Operations Officer right now and the Special Operations Forces Officer as well. We're heavily integrated as the USS New Mexico, a lockout trunk capable boat, working with SEAL teams and taking them to places where they need to be and doing some really interesting operations with them and launching them out of a submerged submarine. So it's very cool, and it's a great opportunity to work with a lot of the SEALs. They are professionals, just like the submarine force strives to be in many ways. So.
Petty Officer Jones, how about your time on the USS Santa Fe? What's different about your submarine versus the USS New Mexico?
Yes, sir. So the USS Santa Fe is a Los Angeles class fast attack submarine. The USS New Mexico is a Virginia class fast attack submarine. Los Angeles classes are an older class of submarine, and so they have more capabilities than them, but than us, and they also have like we was talking about, like the SEAL capabilities, which make slightly different than our capabilities, and also just the ship's design and what situation suits best for each one. The Los Angeles class submarines are still very capable boats. The primary duty of Los Angeles class fast attack submarine is to eliminate hostile threats, and that's what the fast attack submarines are about.
Why Albuquerque? What puts us on the list?
Well, Albuquerque, as we were talking offline, is a pretty cool town, and sailors love pretty cool towns. But Albuquerque is so far from any navigable body of water, from the Pacific, from the Gulf. It's a pretty good drive. So the easiest way to show people in the heartland, so to speak, is to bring the Navy to you. And that's why we've got the lieutenant and our second class petty officer, soon going to be a first, I'm sure, that and show them the kind of talent we have and what we can do with the capabilities the taxpayers are providing for us. Really, that's why we're here. And also, show the flag. We do want to meet interested people who would like to join the Navy.
What kind of events are you taking part in? I know the State Fair is going on. Are you guys set up there?
Yeah, so we have a pavilion at the State Fair, giving a lot of education, shaking hands, getting to meet people. We receive, I know for us in New Mexico, a ton of support from the surrounding area. Pino and coffee. We get salsas. We've sent our cooks out to New Mexico for events, and giving people the opportunity to see those sailors that they're supporting. I think is also really important because. When that Pino and coffee shows up to the boat after an arduous underway or in preparation for one, like for a deployment, it is really a huge morale booster. People love it. It's cool. You feel like you have a link back to the state that you represent, all this stuff that's around the boat. It gives the sailors something to kind of reach back for, not just their families, but to the other people, really, the taxpayers who we are here servicing. So. It's a great opportunity to come and be here and finally see that stuff.
How about you? What kind of events have you been able to participate in so far? Will you later this week?
Later this week, we are doing Habitat for Humanity. We will be going to a Boys and Girls Club, going to speak at schools, specifically for myself, Petty Officer Bush, the other sailor from the USS Santa Fe that's with me here, and we'll be doing that all week. We have a full schedule. I'm very excited to do it all.
Now, Rear Admiral Price, what's New Mexico's influence like in the Navy as far as personnel goes? What's the footprint like as far as New Mexicans actually in the Navy?
We have about 3,000 New Mexicans right now. The last numbers I saw was 2,900 something in the Navy. And this is active duty primarily. So the influence they have, we would like to be bigger, but everyone that I know who hailed from New Mexico loves New Mexico, and they're very eager to talk about it. And, you know, but once you're in the Navy, where you came from kind of dissolves into the background. It's about what you're doing now, and, you know, defending the nation. And but we never lose our sense of identity and our sense of home. Like I was talking to somebody this morning at the State Fair who was saying he couldn't wait to get back to Albuquerque because he missed the Chili's. And I had Chili's for lunch, and I think I know what he's talking about. So it's those sorts of things where you're part of something bigger than yourself in the Navy, but you're still bringing Albuquerque and New Mexico with you.